The station that rocks South Arkansas, KHBM 93.7 Monticello, the classic.
And a good afternoon and welcome to Great American Conference basketball on a Friday night. Hey, we got Friday night basketball due to the weather that we had this week. Northwest and Southwest Oklahoma unable to make it here on Thursday, so they scheduled for Friday night and then a Sunday matinee, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Tonight we've got two games. Southwest Oklahoma is the opponent. The Bulldogs of Southwest Oklahoma State coming in at 9-9 in conference play, 13-11, while the Blossoms are 4-14 in conference play and 6-16 overall. Coach David Midlick and the Blossoms struggling hard, trying to fight hard and get the wins here late in the season. Last time we played, Southwest was out there in Weatherford, Oklahoma, and it was a 63-48 decision for Southwest Oklahoma as they got the win out there. I went back and looked at some of the numbers. UAM shot 18 of 55 for the ball game. Southwest shot 23 of 58. So 39, almost 40%. Blossom shot 33%. Blossoms only hit 4 of 15 three-pointers, and Southwest hit 7 of 19. On the night, they out-rebounded us 45-26. And the Blossoms did better on taking care of the basketball. Only had 11 turnovers, and they forced 18. But the Blossoms only managed 11 points out of those 18 turnovers. And, you know, Coach Midlick's always saying, hey, we got to have points out of the turnovers. When you get an advantage, you got to take advantage of it. So we'll see how things work out here this evening for the Blossoms as both teams are on the floor getting set for tonight's ball game. We invite you to come on out. It's been cold. You've been stuck in the house, stuck at work this week. Well, come on out and join us here tonight on a Friday night on the campus of UAM for Great American Conference basketball. Again, the Blossoms getting set to take on Southwest Oklahoma. Then we'll have men's action somewhere around 7:30 this evening, or 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's broadcast. We'll have the men's game for you right here on KHBM 93.7, your home of UAM Sports all season long. We are here today, here on Sunday, and then we're back here next Thursday as we'll host Harding University. And then we'll finish up the regular season on the road in Arkadelphia at Ouachita Baptist. That'll be 1 week from tomorrow. We'll finish up the regular season. You know, and I'm not sure even if the Blossoms were to win out, if they would qualify. So they'd have to have some help from some other teams to lose some to make postseason play. But they're playing for pride and playing to get better. That's definitely the case here tonight. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and have a look at the starters for you when we return in just a moment.
1998. There is no other place like Southeast Arkansas. Our region is tied together by love of land, family, and tradition. We're also a destination for higher education. UAM's campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crossett educate thousands each year, and many graduates choose to stay in our corner of the state, serving as pillars of our community. Find out why more than 18,500 alumni in Southeast Arkansas and worldwide are proud to be united at UAM. Start your journey to becoming a Weevil by visiting uamont.edu today.
Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATMs, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Remember FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
Welcome back here to Steelman Fieldhouse as we get set for tonight's basketball games. UAM taking on Southwest Oklahoma State. I'm Jimmy Sledge. Glad you're with us. Last time these two teams met, Bailey Harris went off. She had 17 points. She was the only player for the Blossoms in double figures. Alyssa Batten hit a couple of threes. And we expect the same out of both of them this evening. As we look at the starters for you, for the Blossoms starting tonight, Bailey Harris, Kelsey Blakemore, Camille Pritchard gets the start, Lindsey Long, and Alyssa Batten. For Southwest Oklahoma, it'll be Haley Grant, Avery Zinn, Mason Jones, Chloe Cantrell, and Laney Zinn. Laney Zinn, the last time we played, she was the only player in double figures for Southwest, and she finished tonight with 13 points when the last time we played, but they did hit 10 threes. Make it 8 threes on the night. The Blossoms only hit 4. So hopefully we can defend the 3 a little better tonight and take care of the basketball and score off of opportunities on turnovers here this evening. And you go back and look, Alyssa Batten had a couple of threes. Ella Mask had a 3. Camille Pritchard hit a 3 on that night. Bailey Harris, as I said, had 17. Didn't hit a three-pointer, but chipped in 17 points. She's a senior, leading scorer on this Blossom team, and provides a lot of leadership for Coach David Midlick. Southwest, they are coached by Jeff Zinn, so if you think, well, that name sounds familiar, Avery Zinn, then he's got twins, Laney Zinn and Libby Zinn, are all on the team that play for Southwest Oklahoma. Camille Pritchard to go center jump for the Blossoms. And it will be Haley Grant going center jump circle for the Bulldogs of Southwest Oklahoma. The official signal, we're ready for basketball. Glad you're with us on this Friday night. Opening tips up and going to be controlled by Southwest as they'll chase it down in the back court. Blossoms will open up in a man-to-man defense. Southwest, Avery Zinn controls, running the point, gets it off to Haley Grant. Right corner, they'll swing it over there to Cantrell. She'll back her way down inside the lane, got cut off nicely, had to kick it back outside. Leaves it with Grant, who drives the lane. Her shot no good, and Camille Pritchard pulls down a rebound for the Blossoms. Gets it ahead to Alyssa Batten. Batten into the front court. Southwest has opened up in a man-to-man defense. Blossoms in their half court. Batten picked up their dribble, now gets rid of it to Blakemore. Kelsey gives it back up now to Batten out on the right wing. Alyssa to Bailey Harris, top of the key, drives the left side of the lane, finds Blakemore on the baseline. She'll put it up and in good. Nice ball movement by the Blossoms. And Kelsey Blatemore puts the Blossoms up by 2 here with 9 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. Southwest with their second offensive possession of the ball game in the front court. Chloe Cantrell guarded out there by Pritchard. Gives it up to Grant. Grant guarded by Blakemore. They go into the corner. Batten guarding there. Out front on the wing. Delaney's in for 3. It won't go. Offensive rebound kept alive. They kick it right back to Zen. Drives the lane. Right-handed shot up and in good. Delaney's in with her first 2. We're tied at 2 apiece. 8:27 to play in the first quarter. Alyssa Batten off to Bailey Harris. Out here deep in the front court on the left wing. Go to Blakemore just outside the free throw line. Kelsey drives baseline, goes to the floor. And they're going to call a whistle and a blocking foul on Southwest Oklahoma's Chloe Cantrell. Her first team foul. It's on the floor, so the Blossoms are going to inbound it there on the baseline. They get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Lindsey Long will trigger the inbounds pass in there on the baseline underneath their own bucket. Looking to get it in. They find Blakemore inside the lane. Little running jumper's no good off the front of the iron. Rebound comes down to Laney's in for Southwest. All tied at 2 apiece. Southwest with it here in the front court. Avery's in. They give it up. Out on the wing to Cantrell. Cantrell drives past Lindsey Long. Ball comes loose, gets away from her. Camille Pritchard dives on the floor, picks it up, throws it now to Lindsey Long. Blossoms in transition. Down the floor, they get it to Long. Outside, steps inside the arc, fires the shot, no good. Rebound, Southwest. Oh, had a good open look at it, couldn't get it, knock it down. Southwest with it here in the front court, the Bulldogs. It's Avery's in. She'll drive the baseline. Her shot is up and blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bailey Harris. Bailey knocks it out of bounds. Checking into the ball game now is Nay Ellis for UAM as Kelsey Blakemore will get a breather. Bulldogs inbound it. 17 on the shot clock. Out here in the front court. They get it out to Laney Zen. Zen to Haley Grant. Grant backing in against Nay Ellis. Picked up her dribble. Kicks it over in the left corner to Jones. Jones couldn't get the shot. 2 seconds. Fires one at the buzzer as it's going off, and it's going to go out of bounds. Shot clock violation against Southwest. Good defense by the Blossoms. We're still tied at 2 apiece with 7:09 left to play in the first period. Blossoms with the basketball. Alyssa Batten will bring it up the floor. A little pressure. Gives it to Long. Long spots for 3 from the right wing. It won't go. Camille Pritchard with an offensive board. The putback too hard off the glass. No good. And a rebound down to Southwest. Point blank range. Blossoms couldn't get it to go. Mason Jones for Southwest. To Cantrell. Cantrell now to Grant. Haley Grant drives down the left side. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound, Camille Pritchard. Pritchard ahead to Batten. Batten. Down the floor, they get it to Pritchard out on the left wing. Camille going to drive, goes to the elbow on the right side. Back out front to Bailey Harris. Bailey trying to drive. Almost turned it over. Puts up a shot. It's short. It won't go, and the rebound comes down to Southwest. Still tied at 2 apiece with 6:13 to play here in the first period. Grant, left side, 3-point shot on the way is off the mark, no good. Lindsey Long chases down a rebound for the Blossoms. We go under 6 to play. Been 4 points scored, 2 for each team. Blossoms trying to go inside to Nay Ellis. Ball batted away, stolen by Southwest. They'll push it up the floor. They get it ahead to Mason Jones. Jones inside the lane to Grant. Turnaround jumper's good by Haley Grant. Blossoms didn't get back on defense quick enough. Our first lead change, and it's 4-2. Southwest leading. Alyssa Batten trying to go around the screen. Gets cut off. Good backside help there by Southwest Haley Grant. Lob pass inside to Ellis. Blossoms throw it away again. Another turnover. Trying to go into Ellis. And Southwest intercepted the pass. They get it ahead to Zen. Avery's in for three. It's off the mark. It won't go. But an offensive rebound kept alive by Grant. Southwest with it, still in the front court. In the corner it goes. Avery's in, and they're going to throw it away. And that'll be out of bounds, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 5 minutes have passed. We're halfway through the first period. It's 4-2. Southwest with a 2-point lead. We're back in just a moment.
South Main and Monticello has a full range of accounting services, from the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts. Cersei and Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give Cersei and Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
Are you needing a new automobile? We need to go see our new friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it. That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today.
5 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 4-2. Neither team lighting it up. Let's see. Southwest is 2 of 9. That's 22%. 0 of 4 from downtown. Not shot a free throw. The Blossoms, 1 of 6. 17% from the floor. Have attempted 1 3-pointer, did not make that, and have not attempted a free throw. Both teams have 2 turnovers apiece. Southwest will come out of the timeout with pressure in the backcourt. On the floor for the Blossoms, Jayla Sturgis, Ella Mass, Kelsey Blatemore is back in the ball game. They're going to try to get it inside to her, and it's going to be a blocking foul called against Southwest Oklahoma. It's going to be on Haley Grant. Also on the floor, Lindsey Long and Kennedy Shelton on the floor for the Blossoms. So you got Shelton, Long, Mask, Blakemore, and Jayla Sturgis. Blossoms with 15 on the shot clock. Lindsey Long out here deep in the front court. Bounce pass goes to Kennedy Shelton. Shelton drives down the right side, lost her footing, and lost a handle on the basketball. Southwest wanting to run. They push it ahead to Laney Gooch. Gooch trying to throw it back out. Ball tipped and knocked out of bounds by Ella Mask. It'll stay with the Bulldogs right in front of the UAM bench. Laney Gooch will inbound it. She gets it in to Melody Shields. Shields out here on the right wing, gives it up to Mason Jones. Jones takes the dribble, goes into the paint, kick it in the left corner. 3-point shot on the way by Libby Zinn is good. First 3-pointer of the ball game for either team. And Southwest leads it by 5 now, 7-2. Jayla Sturgis running the point for the Blossoms. Goes down, dribbles between the legs. Now gives it up left side to Mask. Ella drives right side, throws it away. Trying to get an entry pass down on the baseline again to Blakemore. And Southwest, that's 3 of them I know of that they've stolen. Haley Grant. Off to Jones. Jones fires a quick 3. It's no good. And Lindsey Long gets a rebound for UAM. Ahead to Sturgis. Ahead to Kennedy Shelton. Shelton penetrates into the paint. Picked up her dribble outside to Sturgis. Passed up to 3. Gives it back to Shelton on the wing. She'll drive inside the paint again. Kicks it outside. Almost throws it away. Ella Mass saves it. Ella around the screen at the top of the circle. Now back shifts, reverses direction, goes down the left side. Left-handed layups up, no good, and Southwest gets a rebound. Under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 7-2, Southwest with the lead. Southwest almost turned it over. It goes out of bounds, but it went off of a Lindsey Long's foot. Well, Lindsey's going to get a breather. Let's see. Got wholesale substitutes coming in for Coach Midlick. Blakemore will stay in. MJ Pierce has just checked in. Alyssa Batten's back in the ball game. Kennedy Shelton stays out there. And Bailey Harris on the floor now for the Blossoms. UAM stays in a man-to-man. Got another substitute coming in for Southwest. That's going to be Reese Berkey. She'll come in for Haley Grant. Southwest inbounds it here on the sideline. They get it in. Out front to Berkey. Berkey swings it over left side to Gooch out on the left wing. Tries to dribble in there against Pierce. MJ staying right with her. She finally gives it up out to Berkey with 7 to shoot. Berkey penetrates, kicks it in the corner, right side. Laney Gooch throws up an air ball, and the rebound comes down to the Blossoms. Kennedy Shelton collected the rebound. Ahead to Bailey Harris. Bailey through the elbow, right side. Back out front now to Batten. Alyssa out on the wing, travels with the basketball. When she picked up her dribble, a little contact there, and she shuffled her pivot foot. 7 to 2. Southwest has a 5-point lead. 2:24 to play here in the first period. Again, neither team been able to get much to go here so far in the ball game. All right, Southwest will have it here in the front court. Blossom stay in a man-to-man. Melody Shields out on the left wing. Gives it up to Boyant's Lane. Back it goes to Shields in the right corner. 3-point shot on the way by Berkey's no good. Bailey Harris with a rebound for the Blossoms. Bailey across the timeline into the front court. Has it stripped out of her hands. That's Boyant's Lane. Down the left side. Shot up no good. Offensive rebound. The putback's up and in good by Laney Zinn. Coach Midlick is not happy with the play of his senior, Bailey Harris. It is 9 to 2. Coach Midlick calls the timeout with 1:49 to go in the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here. It's just a 30-second timeout. Don't forget men's action's coming your way about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game. So we invite you to come on out and join us here at Stillman Fieldhouse tonight on this Friday night. We're playing tonight, and then we'll play again on Sunday afternoon. If you're looking for something to do on Sunday, we'll make plans to join us here as Northwest Oklahoma State will be in town. They'll be here 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock will be the tip-off times on Sunday. It's 9 to 2. Southwest has got a 7-point lead. Coach Midlick called the timeout there because he was not happy with the play of Bailey Harris turning the ball over out there. She's supposed to be able to take care better of the ball than that. It will be UAM's basketball as we come out of the timeout. Southwest is going to show some pressure here in the back court. Ella Mass going to have to come in. They say that Lindsay Long had some blood on her sleeve, so we're going to have to tend to that. Again, pressure here in the back court. Ella throws it in, gets it into Alyssa Batten, has it knocked away from behind, but right into the hands of MJ Pierce across the timeline into the front court. Worked out well for the Blossoms. 1:40 to play here before the end of the first period. Ellis, entry pass down low to Pierce in the corner, left side, threw it too hard. It goes off the hands of Ella Mask. Another turnover by the Blossoms. That's going to be turnover number 7 now against the Blossoms. Southwest with only 2 here in the first period. The MJ is going to go out of the ball game. Camille Pritchard will come back in. So Pritchard, Ellis, Batten, Long, and Harris on the floor for the Blossoms. The Bulldogs with it, front court. Shields. Out on the left corner it goes to Avery Zinn. She'll drive down the lane, running jumpers up, no good. Offensive rebound kept alive by Southwest. They'll fire a 3. It's on the way and no good, but another offensive board kept alive. They chased it down in the corner. They get it back out front to Berkey. Berkey off to Lane. Lane guarded there by Ellis. Knocks it loose. Coming up with a steal is going to be Camille Pritchard. Pritchard running the floor in the corner to Long. Long takes the dribble, goes across the lane, outside on the wing to Batten for 3. It's no good. May Ellis there with the offensive rebound, the putback, and 1 as she is fouled by Reese Berkey. Her first third-team foul here in the first period. And Nay Ellis is going to be at the line trying to complete a 3-point play. Makes it 9 to 4. All right. Nay Ellis is going to be at the line trying to complete the 3-point play here and pull the Blossoms to within 4. Free throws up, off the back of the rim, no good. Pritchard can't hold on to the rebound. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. Southwest will get it back with 42 seconds remaining here in the first period. So 12 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Blossom stay in a man-to-man. Avery's in, controls. There's going to be an offensive foul called against Southwest. They call it on Reese Berkey for that illegal screen, that moving screen. Blossoms will get it back with 35 seconds left to go here in the period. And an opportunity to cut into this 5-point lead. Batten across the timeline. Guarded out there by Zen. Zen gives it up to Long. Long in the left corner to Camille Pritchard for three. It's going to be short, no good. Rebound, Southwest will have it. 16 left to play first period all the way down the left side of the lane. That's going to be Laney Zen. She's got 6 already. And she makes that basket, and it's 11-4. Back to a 7-point lead for Southwest. 2 seconds on the clock. Blossom trying to go inside. Batten travels with it. Turns it over with 1.6 seconds left to play here in the period. And Southwest is going to be 94 feet away as they'll try to inbound it and get a quick shot off. As they get it in, throw it from 3/4 of the court, short, no good. We're at the end of one. Southwest Oklahoma leads it. The Blossoms 11-4. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second period for you in just a moment.
This is Michael Evert at Union Bank. We've been serving local families and businesses since 1887. Our lenders have over 100 years combined experience offering personalized solutions to fit your needs. Whether it's a home loan, business financing, or savings plan, we're here for you. Union Bank, better banking since 1887. Stop by today or call 870-460-6400. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One of the biggest challenges facing today's college students is graduating on time without accumulating a mountain of debt. To help students graduate with minimal debt, UAM has joined other colleges and universities in Arkansas as part of the 15 to Finish initiative, which encourages students to take 15 hours per semester so they can graduate in 4 years. The quicker you graduate, the less debt you'll incur, and you won't lose potential wages for graduating late. For information about 15 to Finish, contact UAM Office of Academic Affairs at 870-460-1033.
10 minutes are in the books. Southwest Oklahoma State leads at 11-4. Right now, UAM 2 of 10, 20%, 0 of 3 from downtown, and 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Southwest 5 of 18. That's 28%. They've hit 1 3-pointer, 1 of 8. And they've out-rebounded us 11-8. And the Blossoms with 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Southwest with only 4. UAM will have the basketball to start the second frame. Alyssa Batten, Camille Pritchard, Blake Moore, Long, and Harris on the floor. Pritchard gives it up inside to Blake Moore. She'll dish it off right inside the lane to Bailey Harris. Her shot's up off the back of the iron, comes out. They kick it back outside, an offensive rebound. Bailey's three-point shot on the way won't go, and now a whistle and going to be a foul called against Bailey. So Bailey picks up her first team foul of the second quarter. 9:33 to play here in the half. It's 11-4. Southwest with the 7-point lead. As we said, Long, Blake Moore, Pritchard, Batten, and now into the ball game for the Blossoms, Kennedy Shelton. As Bailey Harris sit down. There's a steal by Alyssa Batten. Batten down the floor, goes all the way down the floor and gives it to Shelton. Shelton back in the corner to Batten, left side, drives the baseline, running jumper from 12, good. Alyssa Batten. Her first 2 of the ball game, the Blossoms pulled it within 5. 11-6. We go under 9 to play here in the first half. Avery's in, gives it up to Grant, left side, 10-foot jumper, good from Haley Grant. Wow. She's got 4 in the game. Back to a 7-point lead now for Southwest. Batten gives it up to Shelton. Kennedy Out here on the left wing, has it knocked out of her hands. She gets it back, and then we're going to have a whistle and a foul called against Southwest for Chloe Cantrell. They're going after a loose basketball. And they're going to call Cantrell for the foul. Her second personal, first team foul. Blossoms will inbound it on the sideline. They get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Blossoms get it in. Southwest stays in a man-to-man. Shelton gives it up to Long. Long to Blatemore at the top of the key. Blatemore lets Long come around her. Goes to the elbow right side. Tries to go baseline to Batten. Ball is passed too low. Turnover, Blossoms. Southwest come out of there with it. Mason Jones down the floor. Delaney's in. Running jumper. Good from the left elbow. Delaney. She's got 8 points. And another timeout called, this one by Coach Midlick again. This is going to be a full timeout. So we'll take it with them. 15-6, a 9-point lead for Southwest. We'll take a break and be back with more in a moment.
Rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites. Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information. Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATM, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Remember FDIC.
Coach David Midlick used another timeout for the Blossoms. 8:07 to play here in the first half. Southwest with their biggest lead of the ball game, 15-6. It'll be UAM basketball as we come out of the timeout. Lindsey Long, Alyssa Batten, Kennedy Shelton, Camille Pritchard, and Kelsey Blatemore on the floor. Blossoms break the press, get it across the timeline into the front court with 20 on the shot clock. Batten gives it up to Blatemore on the elbow, left side. Blatemore looking down, now goes back out top of the key to Pritchard. Pritchard, she'll take the drive, goes inside, her shot is blocked, it goes out of bounds off of Grant, Haley Grant for Southwest. UAM will get it with only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. So they're inbound with 4 seconds on the shot clock, on the baseline, right in underneath their own basket. They're looking to get it in. Long finally gets it into Pritchard. Camille backs her way down, gonna have to put a shot up. Shot clock at 1, not gonna get it off in time, and a shot clock violation. Kennedy Shelton set to check back in. I'm sure Camille Pritchard, yep, she's gonna be coming out. 7:36 left to play in the first half, 15-6. Southwest with the 9-point lead. They've outscored us 4-2 here in the second period. Avery Zinn with it for Southwest. She runs the point. Guarded out there by Bailey Harris. Goes on the right wing. Delaney's in, her sister. Zinn backing in against Long. Takes her down inside the paint. Left-handed shot put up and in good by Laney Zinn. She's their workhorse. She's got 10. And Southwest leads it by 11. Blossoms need a basket this trip down the floor. Kennedy Shelton drives the baseline, kicks it back out front. Alyssa Batten, an open look at a 3, and it's good. Alyssa Batten. She's got 5 in the ball game, and that is a huge one. She's got all 5 points for the Blossoms here in the second period. 17-9. Southwest with the lead in the basketball. They get it outside on the wing. Libby's in for 3, throws up a rock. It's no good. Tips it out, tips the rebound out to Bailey Harris, and now a whistle and a foul going to be called against Southwest Oklahoma. The foul, see what they call. They called the foul on Mason Jones, her first. Second team foul against Southwest. 6:33 to play here in the half. 17-9. Southwest leads it. Blossoms will have it on the sideline. Lindsey Long, Elisa Batten, Nay Ellis, Kennedy Shelton, and Bailey Harris on the floor. Batten got stripped of the basketball. Stolen away by Haley Grant. She'll take it down, lay it up and in good. Haley Grant with 6 for Southwest. And they'll lead it by 10 now. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Bailey Harris is going to handle bringing it up the floor. Got it across the timeline, knocked out of her hands. Ball's loose on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. And alternating possession belongs to Southwest. Jayla Sturgis is going to check back into the ball game. Alyssa Batten's going to go sit down. 6:06 left to play in the half. It is 19-9. Southwest with a 10-point lead. Blossoms are going to stay in a man-to-man defense. There we go. Grant for Southwest gives it up to Mason Jones. Jones comes right side over to Libby Zinn. Zinn leaves it out front again. Top of the key to Avery. Avery off to Libby. Libby to the elbow. Backing in against Shelton. Throws up a wild shot. She's going to be fouled by Kennedy Shelton. Oh, wow. Kennedy's going to pick up the foul. There was no way she was going to make that shot. Kennedy got her on the arm, and it'll send to the free throw line. Libby Zinn for Southwest. It's the first personal on Kennedy. Second team foul against the Blossoms. Libby Zinn makes the free throw. Puts them back up by 11, can stretch it to 12. It would be their biggest lead here in the half, and she does. 5 points for Libby Zinn for Southwest as she comes off the bench. Blossoms, again, trying to get it across the timeline. Jayla Sturgis with the dribble, takes it all the way down, goes to Kennedy Shelton in the left corner. Kennedy driving inside the paint, throws up a left-handed shot. It won't go. Long rebound, tipped out, controlled by Jayla Sturgis, keeps it alive. Sturgis gives it up to Long. Long to Harris. Bailey behind the back dribble, down the lane, running jumper, good. Bailey, her first 2 points of the ball game. It's 21-11. Southwest with the 10-point lead. We approach 5 minutes to go in the half. Here's Southwest. Libby Zinn backing in at the elbow. Kicks it back outside to Avery Zinn. Avery taking Bailey Harris down the left side of the lane. The scoop shot's up and in good by Avery Harris. 23-11. 12-point advantage for Southwest. Blossoms with it front court. They work it off to Shelton at the top of the key. Kennedy. Back out to Long. Long to the elbow left side. Back out front to Shelton. Now to Long. Going toward the basket is Bailey Harris. Her shot blocked by Grant and taken out of the air by Southwest Oklahoma. Lainey Gooch down the floor. Gives it up to Grant. Haley Grant driving in against Nay Ellis. Leaves it out front with Avery Zinn. Zinn from the top of the key. Drives left side of the lane. Throw it in the right corner. A wide open Grant for three. It won't go. Rebound tipped out by Long. Picked up by Bailey Harris. Under 4 minutes to play here in the half. Blossoms again need a basket almost every trip down the floor. Bailey takes the dribble, and they're going to end up calling a foul finally on Southwest Oklahoma. The foul is going to go on Lainey Gooch. Her third team foul. It's on the floor. So the Blossoms are going to inbound, and looks like Kennedy Shelton's going to get a breather along with Nay Ellis. Ella Mass checked into the ball game, and also back in Kelsey Blakemore. So we've got Long, Blakemore, Harris, Sturgis, and Mask on the floor for the Blossoms. Get it into Blakemore. Blakemore gives it right back to Lindsey Long. Long to Blakemore in the corner. It goes to Ella Mask, and she stepped out of bounds when she planted her foot to drive toward the basket. Go down as another turnover against the Blossoms. With 3:42 to play, here in the first half. 23-11. Bulldogs with the 12-point lead. Lainey Gooch for the Bulldogs, guarded there by Lindsey Long. Takes her down to the elbow left side, kicks it in the right corner off to Haley Grant. Grant backing in her way down to the blow blocks by Blakemore. Blakemore knocked it out of her hands, but it's saved over here by Mason Moore. Her shot no good. Rebound, Bailey Harris comes down with it for the Blossoms. All right, we got to stop. We need to make a basket. So we go under 3 minutes left to play in the half. Jayla Sturgis running the point for the Blossoms. Leaves it with Ella Mask. Ella drives to the elbow on the left side. Now gives it back out front to Long. Long to Sturgis. Jayla pulls up, running 14-foot jumper, no good. Blakemore with an offensive rebound outside to Bailey Harris, and it's good for 3. Bailey with 5. That's a huge basket. Pulls us to within single digits. 23-14. 2.5 to play here in the first half. Man. They give it up inside. Shot put up. A foul called against the Blossoms. And Southwest going to be going to the free throw line. It looked like Blakemore, yeah. Kelsey's going to pick up the personal foul. Her first. Third team foul against UAM. And it's going to send Lainey Gooch to the free throw line. She'll be shooting 2 shots with 2:25 to play in the first half. 23-14, Southwest leading. First free throw is up and no good. The first one's no good. Lainey Gooch will have one more opportunity. Second one's up. It's no good. Bailey Harris collects the rebound for the Blossoms. All right, we cut it to 9. We can cut it to 7, possibly 6. This trip into the front court. 2:14 to play before half. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds out of Jayla Sturgis' hands. It'll stay with the Blossoms, though. Blossoms will get it with 18 on the shot clock. They'll inbound right in front of the Southwest bench. They'll throw it deep in the backcourt to Jayla Sturgis. Jayla drives, finds Long on the left side of the lane. 12-foot jumper, too hard. Bailey Harris with an offensive rebound. The putback's no good, but she is fouled. Bailey's going to get to go shoot some free throws. The foul is going to go on Haley Grant, her second personal foul. And that is team foul number 4. So Bailey's going to be at the line shooting a couple of free throws. Again, we can cut this down to a 6-point lead. No, we can't. She misses the free throw. Bailey with 5 points here in the first half. 23-14, Southwest leads it. Bailey's second free throw is up. This one's nothing but net. So make it 23-15. And we go under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Blakemore, Mask, Long, Sturgis, and Harris on the floor for the Blossoms. Under 2 to play in the first half. Avery's in. Driving, goes in the paint, left-handed scoop, shots up and in good. They get her get inside. She put it up. She's got 4 for the ball game. Gives them back a 10-point lead, 25-15. A minute 35 to play before half. Blossoms set up here in their half-court offense. Sturgis out near the emblem at midcourt. Takes to the right with the dribble. Goes to the elbow. Spin move. Goes in. Goes up with a shot. They're going to call an offensive foul on Jayla Sturgis. That will be her first. 4th team foul against the Blossoms as well. So Southwest is going to get it back, and Coach Jeff's in. He wants to call a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. A minute 25 to play in the first half. Southwest, let's say the Blossoms jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Then Southwest took a 4-2 lead, and they've not looked back, and they built their biggest lead at 12. They lead by 10 at the moment, 25-15 here. Men's action will be coming your way about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game tonight. Around 7:30, we'll be on the air with men's basketball. Bo Weevils taking on the Bulldogs of Southwest Oklahoma. Don't forget, on Sunday, we're back in action It's a Friday-Sunday schedule this week due to the inclement weather we had. And it wasn't so much that it was here in South Arkansas. It was Southwest and Northwest Oklahoma trying to get here because they come through down I-40 through Oklahoma City and through Fort Smith and had to rip the roads clear up Wednesday and Thursday. They couldn't make it here. Southwest with the basketball as we come out of the timeout. They get it in the hands of Berkey. Berkey off to Avery Zinn. Zinn drives, goes into the paint against Bailey Harris, spins. Somehow the ball comes loose. It's off the hands of Ella Mask. Somehow Avery Zinn, she did a 360-degree turn underneath and then tried a left-handed scoop shot. I don't know how she kept from not traveling. Looked like she traveled with the basketball if they didn't call it. They get it back with 5 on the shot clock. Left side, Libby Zinn pulls up. Running jumper's no good, and a shot clock violation. It didn't hit the rim. Blossoms will get it back with 54 seconds to play here in the first half. Trailing by 10. Blossoms walking into the front court. Jayla Sturgis still with the dribble here out front, top of the key. Left side to Bailey. Bailey underneath to Blakemore, draws the double team, finds Long on the baseline on the right side. She'll put it up and in good. Lindsay, her first 2 points of the ball game, and the Blossoms cut it to 8. 26 seconds, there's about 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Coach Jeff Zinn up directing traffic from the opposite end. He calling the play. Avery Zinn starts to move. 9 to shoot. Trips up, lost her footing. Picked up by Bailey Harris. Bailey all the way down the floor. Bounced past inside to Blakemore. Outside to Sturgis. At the buzzer for 3. It's no good. Oh, my. Blossoms had it all the way down the lane. Thought Bailey was going to put it up, but she didn't. They kicked it outside. Sturgis missed a wide open 3. We're at halftime. Here at Stillman Fieldhouse, the Blossoms trail Southwest Oklahoma 25-17 here at the break. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the halftime numbers for you when we return in just a moment.
The proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
Cersei and Associates is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At Cersei and Associates, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457 to schedule an appointment or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. Cersei and Associates, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
Monticello Chevrolet GMC is under new ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lot for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
Attention Southeast Arkansas, this is Robin Knowles with Union Bank and Trust. We are excited to announce our new video teller machines located at our University branch in Monticello, bringing you banking convenience like never before. Need to bank after hours? Our video teller machines are here for you from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., giving you extended access to live teller assistance whenever you need it. Whether it's making deposits, withdrawals, or payments, our video teller machines make banking quick, easy, and secure. Experience the future of banking with Union Bank and Trust new video teller machines and extended hours. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
We're at halftime here at Stillman Fieldhouse. The Blossoms trail the Bulldogs of Southwest Oklahoma 25-17 at the half. We have one time, one lead change in the ball game. That's It was 2-2 was our tie, and in the lead change game when Southwest went up 4-2. They have not looked back. Their biggest lead has been 12 here in the first half. Blossoms have cut it to 8. Right now, Southwest Oklahoma, 11 of 28, 39% from the floor. They're 1 of 11 from three-point range. So we've guarded a three-point better, or they have not shot it as well as they did the last time we played them. That's only 9%. The Blossoms are 7 of 21 from the floor. That's 33%. We're 2 of 6 from beyond the arc, 33%. And 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 33%. They've out-rebounded us 16-12. The big difference in the ball game is turnovers. The Blossoms, 15 turnovers here in the first 20 minutes of basketball is what the Blossoms have turned it over. Southwest turned it over 7 times, but you go and look, Southwest turned 15 turnovers into 15 points. UAM only managed 6 points off of turnovers. Second chance points. Blossoms have done better there. They've gotten 5 offensive rebounds and made 8 points off of that. Southwest 6 offensive rebounds and only 4 second chance points here in the first half as we are at halftime. It is 25-17. Southwest Oklahoma State with the 8-point lead. We'll come back, we'll take another break, and we'll come back and tell you who's in double figures right after this timeout.
And for the University of Arkansas at Monticello, and proud UAM graduate from the class of 1973. Southeast Arkansas is a special place, and especially because of our strong sense of community. That's one of the many reasons UAM graduates choose to live and work in Southeast Arkansas. Our alumni, like me, are proud of our university for providing talent and recruiting talent to our region. Join me in sharing that pride. Tell someone today why you're proud to be united by UAM. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
When elders stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATMs, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Member FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
25-17. Southwest Oklahoma State leads it here at the half. And individually, let's look at numbers for you. For Southwest, no surprise, but Lainey Zinn has 10 points here in the first 20 minutes. She played 15 minutes, hit 5 of 6 from the floor, and got 10 points. 6 points for Avery Zinn. She's the point guard. She went 3 of 7. Then it's 5 points for Libby Zinn. As also scoring was Haley Grant, 4 points. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that played and did not score there in the first half. For the Blossoms, we are led in scoring by Bailey Harris. She has 6 points. She went 2 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She also got 7 rebounds, but 6 points for Bailey Harris. Then it's 5 points for Alyssa Batten. Alyssa went 2 of 4 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, so she has 5. And then not much else. 2 points for Kelsey Blakemore, 2 points for Lindsay Long, and 2 points for Nay Ellis. We had Camille Pritchard, played 10 minutes and did not score. Let's see, Jayla Sturgis, 8 minutes, didn't score. Kennedy Shelton, 6.5 minutes, didn't score. Ella Mask, a little over 6 and did not score. And MJ Pierce, 1.5 minutes, did not score. So the Blossoms themselves, you look at bench points, Southwest got 5, UAM only got 2 points off the bench here in the first 20 minutes of basketball. Don't forget, men's action will be coming your way a little bit later on this evening, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of the women's game. That'll be somewhere around 7:30. Should get started with that. We're back here on Sunday. This is a little different schedule this week due to the inclement weather, but glad you're with us on the radio here on KHPM 93.7 FM. I'm Jimmy Sledge, and again, we'll have men's action somewhere around 7:30 this evening. Sunday, it's 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. We're calling it a matinee. Friday night basketball and Sunday matinee. 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Northwest Oklahoma State making their final Arkansas trip of the regular season. That will be on Sunday. So we've got 2 more games after that. One of them's at home, only 1 more after Sunday. That'll be next Thursday as we will host Harding University. The Bisons will come in. That'll be 5:30 and 7:30 next Thursday night. And then we'll finish up the regular season on the road next Saturday, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock time, a week from tomorrow at Ouachita Baptist as we travel up there to take on the Tigers. We're at halftime here, women's action. It is 25-17. Southwest Oklahoma State leads it by 8. We'll be back with more at halftime in just a moment.
Maine and Monticello has a full range of accounting services, from the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts. Searcy and Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give Searcy and Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
Are you needing a new automobile? We need to go see our new friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it. That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today.
Looking for banking to fit your schedule? This is Victor Barajas with Union Bank and Trust, and we are proud to introduce our new video teller machines located at both locations on Martin and Main, right here in Warren. The convenience of an ATM with the personal service of a live teller. Need help after hours? Our video teller machines give you extended access to real-time assistance, taking deposits, withdrawals, payments, and more. Quick, easy, and secure. Experience the future of banking today with Union Bank and Trust new video teller machines. More convenience, more hours, more for you. Union Bank, better banking since 1887, member FDIC.
I'm Peggy Doss, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Monticello and proud UAM graduate from the class of 1973. UAM is a destination for learning, and not just for our region. In fact, current UAM students come to Southeast Arkansas from more than 39 states and 6 countries. With students in Crockett, McGee, Monticello, and online, we offer more than 70 affordable and recognized programs of study. More than 19,000 alumni living all over the world are proud to be united by UAM. We want you to be a part of our UAM family. Visit uamont.edu for more information.
Back here at Steelman Fieldhouse, 25-17. Southwest Oklahoma State with an 8-point lead. Their biggest lead has been 12 here in the half. Blossom's biggest lead was 2. That was early. We did have 1 tie and 1 lead change in the first half. So really it's been all Southwest Oklahoma as they lead it by 8 here at the half. And again, they have forced 15 turnovers. The Blossoms have turned it over 15 times. They've out-rebounded us 16-12, but you got to look at that. Blossoms had 5 offensive rebounds, and were able to get 8 second chance points. So they just need to do that some more here in the second half and then take better care of the basketball in the next 20 minutes as the Blossoms shot 39% in the first half. 33% in the first half. Southwest shot 39%. Blossoms made one more three than they did, 2 of 6, while Southwest was 1 of 11. Both teams are starting to make their way out of the dressing room. We're just a few moments away from the start of the second half here at Steelman Fieldhouse. I invite you to come on out. And still got a men's game to go a little bit later on, around 7:30. So come on out and join us on this Friday night. Watch some college basketball. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the start of the second half in just a moment.
Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Digital services make life easier and more convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATM, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Remember FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
Cersei & Associates is the place to go for all your monthly accountant and tax service needs. We are conveniently located at 201 South Main, across from the Drew County Courthouse. At Cersei & Associates, we are dedicated to making life a little easier for our clients. Our staff of certified public accountants are always ready to serve you. So call 367-3580 or 367-3457 to schedule an appointment or drop by our office at 201 South Main in Monticello. Cersei & Associates, a proud sponsor of UAM Sports.
25-17, Southwest Oklahoma State with an 8-point lead. It's going to be UAM's basketball to start the third quarter. And we're going to start with a Lindsey Long, Jayla Sturgis, Bailey Harris, Kelsey Blakemore, and Ella Mask on the floor for the Blossoms. Blossoms looking to get it in. They finally do. Get it into Sturgis. Southwest stays in a man-to-man defense. Jayla gives it up to Long. A Lindsey from the left wing. From 3, it won't go. Rebound pulled down by Haley Grant for Southwest Oklahoma. All right, just underway to start the third quarter. Wazoo with it for the first time offensively here in the third period. They get it off to Avery Zinn. She'll drive down the left side. Kick it back out front to Mason Jones. Jones goes baseline. Gets cut off there. Back out front. She'll swing it to Laney Zinn. Laney dishes it off inside. Shot put up no good. Rebound saved inbounds by Ella Mask. Blossoms have it coming the other way. Sturgis will pull it back out front, and Blossoms will get into their half-court offense. Coach Midlick up directing traffic. In the right corner, it goes to Bailey. Bailey back out on the wing, top of the key, swing it left side to Ella Mask. Ella from the left corner. Dribbles to the elbow, then comes back out top of the key. Now goes down the left side of the lane, penetrates, kicks it in the corner. Bailey Harris, an air ball. Didn't touch anything, and Southwest will come out of there with it. So here comes Wazoo. Avery Zinn picked up her dribble, gives it off on the right wing to Mason Jones. Jones working against Ella Mask, driving in. Got away with a shove. They didn't call anything as Mask went down. Shot put up by Jones, no good. Rebound, Blossoms have it. Ahead the floor it goes, down the floor to Blakemore. Back out front to Haley. Bailey driving left side of the lane, gets the roll. That one hit the right side of the lane, went high in the air, and then finally found a way down the hole. And the Blossoms scored the first 2 points of the second half and cut it to 6. With 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, 25-19, Blossom Steel trail. Southwest going to try to work it inside. There's going to be a whistle and a foul against the Blossoms. The foul is going to go on 𝗗𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Going to be her second personal, first team foul. They called it on 𝗗𝗟𝗓. Southwest will inbound it on the baseline. Laney's in, gets it into Avery's in. Zinn. Back out it goes on the wing to Laney for 3, and it's good. We can't swap 2s for 3s. And that's their first 3-pointer of the second half. Back to a 9-point lead. 28-19. Southwest with the lead. Blossoms with the basketball, and the Blossoms draw a foul as Bailey Harris driving down the left side of the lane. Gave it up on a pass, but they're going to call the foul on Avery Zinn. Her first and a first team foul. It's on the floor, so the Blossoms are going to inbound it on the baseline. Blossoms looking to get it in. Lindsey Long has checked back into the ball game now for the Blossoms. She's got it left side, 14-foot jumper, good from Lindsey. Off the dribble, puts it up. She's got 4 in the game. Blossoms cut it to a 7-point lead, 28-21. SWAZOO, front court. Mason Jones out on the left wing, guarded there by Ella Mass. Goes inside the lane to Grant. Haley Grant backing down. They got a mismatch there. And now a whistle and a foul called against the Blossoms. They're going to call it on Bailey Harris, I believe. Her second personal, second team foul against the Blossoms. It's on the floor, so Southwest is going to inbound. Kennedy Shelton will check in for UAM as 𝗗𝗟𝗓𝗏𝗔𝗜𝗔 is going to go out. So we've got Long, Mask, along with Shelton, Bailey Harris, and Kelsey Blakemore on the floor for the Blossoms. There's Haley. Grant, a shot put up, no good. Kennedy Shelton with the offside rebound, and she'll bring it into the front court. Kennedy still with the dribble. Goes to the left elbow in the left corner. Now it goes to Blakemore. She'll drive, goes into the paint, draws the double team, kick it outside. Shelton open for 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound Southwest. They'll bring it up the floor. 6:35 to play here in the third. 7-point lead, closest we've been in a while. As Mason Jones gives it up. That's Haley Grant, a long 3-pointer, no good. Long rebound chased down by Blakemore for the Blossoms. Kelsey gives it up to Ella Mask out on the left wing. Ella with the dribble comes right side, hands it off to Lindsey Long. Long to the free throw line down the right side. Tried to throw up a shot. Ball is taken out of the air by Southwest. Be a turnover against the Blossoms. Lindsey fighting hard, trying to get it back. Southwest is going to throw it away. How about that? Lindsey made the mistake of giving it up, but she redeemed herself by forcing the turnover there. 5:56 to play in the quarter. Blossoms trail by 7. Blossoms with it. They get it to Bailey Harris at the free throw line. Picked up her dribble. She'll get Nay Ellis. Goes to Nay Ellis. Nay Ellis shot blocked. Blocked by Chloe Cantrell, and Southwest will have it going the other way. As Avery's in, drives down the right side. Nobody picked her up. Uncontested, goes in for the layup. Oh, my goodness. Breakdown on defense there. Coach Midlet going to use, he's going to only have 1 timeout remaining for the remainder of the ball game. 5:28 left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 60-second timeout. 30-21. Southwest leads it by 9. We're back in just a moment.
Under new ownership and new management, and we're marking down prices and moving them out. Be watching the lots for new inventory arriving daily. Go to Monticello Chevrolet GMC and check out the great deals you'll find on GMC and Chevrolet vehicles only at Monticello Chevrolet GMC. Again, new ownership, new management means new thoughts and new prices. Go see them today, Highway 425 North in Monticello. Your GMC Chevrolet dealer in Monticello.
Tired of rushing to the bank before it closes? This is Sierra Everett with Union Bank and Trust, and we've got you covered. Introducing our new video teller machine located at the University branch in Monticello, bringing you convenience and extended hours like never before. Need help after hours? No problem. With our video teller machines, you get live teller assistance 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Make deposits, withdrawals, payments, and more, all fast and secure. At Union Bank and Trust, we're making banking easier on your schedule. Visit us today to try out our new video teller machine. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
30-21, Southwest with a 9-point lead. They led by 8 at halftime. Blossoms cut it to 6. The Southwest hit a 3. Went back up by 9. And here we are. Coach Midlick called a timeout. He's only got 1 remaining. Southwest has 3 remaining for the ball game. Blossoms will have it out of the timeout. Bailey Harris here in the front court with the crow and the dribble. Finds Long inside the lane. Back to Harris. Harris fade away from the elbow. No good. Rebound. Kennedy Shelton kept it alive for the Blossoms. And the shot clock, let's see, did not reset. And they're going to put 10 on it. The shot clock did reset and shouldn't have. They said it didn't draw iron. So the Blossoms will inbound with 10 on the shot clock. Get it into Bailey Harris. Bailey with the dribble, working there against Jones. Running jumper from the left side of the lane, no good. Rebound, Southwest will have it. Laney's in, ahead to Avery's in. Avery's in with the dribble, goes into the paint, kicks it back outside. Three-pointer on the way from Cantrell, no good. Haley Grant with an offensive rebound. Takes it inside, and then she finally travels with the basketball. She traveled a long time ago. It was the second time before the official called it. And we've got 4:47 left to play here in the third quarter. Another timeout on the floor. It is 30-21. We'll take the break. Southwest leads it. Back in a moment.
UAM Class of 2020. It's easy to see why UAM is a destination for higher education. From welding, nursing, and heavy equipment to social work, biology, education, and forestry. There's something for everyone. UAM offers affordable certificates, associate, bachelor's, and master's degree programs at campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crosby. Chart a bold course. Start your journey at uamont.edu.
Whether you're looking for short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suite, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information.
30-21. Southwest Oklahoma State has a 9-point lead. 4:47 to play here in the third quarter. As we come out of the timeout, that was the media timeout. So Coach Midlick still has 1 left. Southwest has 3 remaining. It'll be UAM basketball. Lindsey Long, Ella Mass, Bailey Harris, Kelsey Blatemore, and Kennedy Shelton on the floor for the Blossoms. Full court press again by Southwest. Blossoms get it in. Ella Mass going to get it across the timeline into the front court. Ella gives it up to Shelton at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Bailey Harris out here near midcourt. Bailey with the dribble. Out deep on the left wing. Finds Long at the top of the circle. Underneath they go to Blatemore. Kelsey goes in. She's fouled. She'll get to go to the free throw line. There's a foul. I believe he's going to go against Southwest Oklahoma's Chloe Cantrell. That's her 3rd personal. 2nd team foul. And Kelsey Blatemore is going to be at the line. Her first appearance at the free throw line. She'll make the first one. 3 points in the ball game for Kelsey. Pulls us to within 8. Can cut it to 7. Nope, can't do it. Missed it off the front of the iron. No good. Southwest comes out of there with a rebound. Mason Jones into the front court. Guarded there by Ella Mass. She'll give it up to Avery Zinn, who runs the point. Zen leaves it out front now to Haley Grant. Off to Laney Zen. Laney driving left side. She's going to be pushed. They're going to call a foul on a Lindsey Long. Well, that was a touch foul. They've been letting them play pretty much. Wasn't much contact there, but they called the foul on a Lindsey. Her first, third team foul against the Blossoms here in the third quarter. 4:07 left to play in the period. Southwest with 17 on the shot clock. Out front to Avery Zen. Avery goes into paint, almost lost a handle on it, and now got kind of a whistle and a reach-in foul called. Oh, man. They're going to call the foul on Kennedy Shelton. Her second, fourth team foul. So Southwest going to be in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Next foul, the Blossoms commit. 3:56 to play here in the third period. 30-22. Southwest with an 8-point lead. Avery's in, trying to drive, gets cut off there by Bailey Harris. Back out front, Mason Jones for three. It's an air ball, going to go out of bounds. Didn't draw iron, didn't draw anything, goes out of bounds. The Blossoms will get a chance to cut it to 6, possibly 5 this trip into the front court. They get it ahead to Long, a Lindsey, all the way down the floor to Shelton. Kelton finds Blakemore on the baseline. She'll go up with a shot. It won't go. Rebound. Blakemore can't hold on to it, and Avery Zen comes down with it for Choiseul. Man, missed it point blank. Southwest, a three-pointer on the way is no good. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to the Blossoms. With 3:20 to play here in the third quarter, Southwest with an 8-point lead. And again, the Blossoms have a chance to cut into this lead. Ella Mask, Lindsey Long, Bailey Harris, Kennedy Shelton, and Kelsey Blakemore on the floor. It's Coach Jeff Zinn doing some substituting there for Choiseul. Blossoms get it in. Bailey Harris gets it into the front court. All right, Bailey. Guarded out there by Mason Jones. Gives it up to Shelton on the left wing. She'll drive to the elbow on the left side. Back out front, a Lindsey Long for three. This one won't go, and Southwest gets another defensive rebound. They'll pull it down, push it ahead to Avery's in. Avery trying to drive in the double team, a reach-in foul called against the Blossoms. And that's going to put Southwest at the free throw line. Foul is going to go on a Lindsey Long, her second personal, 5th team foul. Southwest will go to the line. Avery's in, 6 points in the ball game for her. She'll be at the line shooting 2 shots. The first one's on the way, and it's good. So Zinn gives Southwest back a 9-point lead, make it 10 again. She got both of them to go. 32-22. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Blossoms got to have a basket this time. Down by 10 here in the second half. Biggest lead for Southwest of the second half. Ella Mass trying to drive. She's going to be fouled. Going to get Libby's in for the foul. Her first, team foul number 3, but they called it. She was a shooting foul because Ella was driving and did try to put up a shot. Lindsey Long going to get a breather. Let's see. Alyssa Batten will check in. All right, Ella's at the line. She has not scored in the game. Free throws up and is no good. The Blossoms are 2 out of 6 from the line. Free throws up, make them 3 out of 7. As Ella got that one to go. Make it 32-23. Blossoms down by 9, 2:35 to play in the third. Southwest with it, front court. Berkey driving, baseline, forces a shot up, no good. Rebound, Kennedy Shelton comes out of there with it. Kennedy up the floor, and she's going to be fouled as she tried to run past Lainey Gooch. Gooch bumped into her, and they called a personal on Gooch. Her second personal, 4th team foul. So now maybe the Blossoms will be in the bonus, shooting free throws for the remainder of the third period with 2:23 left to play. All right, Ella Mask will trigger it in, gets it into Alyssa Batten. Batten. Southwest stays in a man-to-man. Batten gives it up to Bailey Harris. Bailey with the dribble, goes into the paint, right side, running jumper from the elbows, good. Bailey. Going to give her 9, make it 10 for the ball game, and the Blossoms are within 7, 32-25. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Burley inside puts a shot up, or make it Berkey. Reese Berkey puts a shot up in the paint for Southwest, got it to go. Back by 9, Southwest leads it. Here comes the Blossoms into the front court. Alyssa Batten with the behind-the-back dribble to get it across the timeline. Batten gives it up to Shelton. Kennedy driving to the free throw line. Back out front, Ella Mask for 3, and it's good. Ella Mask, her first field goal of the ball game. It's a 3-pointer, and the Blossoms have cut it to 6. For the second time here in the third quarter, we cut it down to 6, 34-28. A minute 17 to play in the third period. Southwest, Laney Gooch out front to Laney Zinn. They go left side, Mason Jones backs her way down, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but a foul going to be called on Kennedy Shelton. Kennedy hacked her on the arm pretty good. That's going to be the third personal on Kennedy. And Mason Jones for Southwest is going to go to the free throw line. Said the Blossoms were 3 out of 7 from the line. Southwest right now is 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. Mason Jones there at the line makes the first one. Puts them back up by 7, can stretch it out to 8 again. With a minute 4 to play here in the third period, got them both to go. 36-28. We go under a minute now. Blossoms get it in. Batten into the front court, all the way down the left side of the lane. She'll put the shot up, good. Alyssa Batten, she's got 7 in the ball game now, and the Blossoms pull to within 6 again. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Laney's in, driving, backing down, goes baseline to Avery, back out front. She stepped out of bounds. Turnover against Southwest, and that is only the 9th turnover against Southwest. Blossoms had 15 at the half. They've only got 17 for the ball game now, so they've done a better job taking care of it here in the third quarter. And we're down by 6 with 37 seconds to go, about 8 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Batten to Ella Mask, left corner for 3, off the front of the arm, won't go. Bailey Harris saves it in to Shelton. Shelton off to Blatemore. Blatemore. Good hustle by Bailey Harris to save it, and then the Blossoms throw it away. Berkeley goes down with the layup and puts it up in. God, after we made such a good effort to save it. 38-30, 7 seconds to go. Here in the quarter, Batten to Shelton, 2 seconds. Throws up a shot at the buzzer. It's a prayer. It's no good. And then we've got 3 quarters in the books. Southwest Oklahoma State leads it 38-30. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here from Steelman Fieldhouse in just a moment.
Convenient, but they don't replace the face-to-face experience of bankers ready to serve you. That's why at Commercial Bank, we provide both. 24/7 services are available by app, commercial-bank.net, 8 ATM, and by Visa debit card. But for the times when there's no substitute for in-person service, we've got you covered. Stop by and see why the Community Builder is the right choice for your family. Commercial Bank has roots where others have branches. Remember FDIC.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello is a proud sponsor of this athletic event. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring understands the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following your favorite team and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring and wishing them the best.
38-30 as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Southwest with an 8-point lead. Both teams scored 13 points there in the third frame. Southwest in the third quarter with 4 of 12, 33%. The Blossoms 5 of 13, 39%. For the ball game, UAM shooting 35%. Southwest is shooting 38%. They're 15 of 40. We're 12 of 34. It'll be Southwest basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Blossoms stay in a man-to-man defense as we start the fourth period. Southwest with it here in the front court. They get it to Laney Zinn. Laney couldn't get the three-point shot off. He gives it to Laney 𝗗𝗜𝗦🐗. 𝗗𝗜𝗏 drives, goes baseline. Got away with a push-off. Gets the basket to go, and then she's fouled. The foul went on Kelsey Blakemore. Count the basket and 1. As Laney 𝗗𝗏𝗏 is going to get to go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. 𝗗𝗏𝗏, her free throw's on the way, and it is good. All right. Blossoms trying to get it up the floor. Ball stripped out of the hands of Batten. Turnover by the Blossoms. Southwest will put it up and in. Libby Zinn got the basket that time. 43-30. Biggest lead of the ball game for Southwest, and another turnover by the Blossoms. So after only having 2 turnovers the entire third quarter, the Blossoms already with 3 here in the fourth quarter to start. Southwest on a 5-0 run. They'll get the basketball back. 43-30. 9:15 to play in the ball game. Laney's in. They go underneath the Libby's in. Her shot's up no good. A foul on the rebound. The foul is going to go against Kennedy Shelton. I say it was on the rebound. It was on the shot. That'll be the 4th on Kennedy. And it's going to put Libby's in at the free throw line. Libby with 7 points for Southwest. Shooting 2 shots. Makes the first one. Makes it a 14-point ball game. 44-30. Second free throw's up, and it is good. They have not missed in the second half. They're 8 of 10 for the ball game. 8 of 8 here in the second half from the free throw line for Southwest. And they've got their biggest lead of the game at 15. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Bailey Harris trying to dribble it across, gets it across the timeline. Gets it to Long. Lindsay in the right corner. Goes over to Ella Mass. Steps inside the three-point line. Puts a shot up. No good. Blakemore with an offensive rebound. Outside to a Lindsay Long for 3. It won't go. And now rebound chased down by Southwest. SWOZU gets it back. Leading by 15. They'll have it here in the front court. Avery Zinn takes the dribble. Goes baseline. Gets everybody in the air. Puts a shot up. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it in the corner to Libby Zinn for 3. It won't go. An offensive rebound. The putback no good. A foul called against the Blossoms. 𝗟𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏. Man, just nothing going our way here in the fourth quarter. Third personal on 𝗟𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏. Third team foul against the Blossoms. And at the line is going to be Laney 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏 for SWOZU. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Here in the ball game, 2 points for her. Shooting 2 shots here. First one's on, no good. So she's 0 for 3 from the line. 8:27 to play in the game. Southwest leading by 15. Second free throw's up. This one is good, so make it a 16-point ball game now. And they're still pressuring in the backcourt. 46-30. Lindsay Long. Penetrate, gets it across the timeline, ahead to Blakemore. Now to Harris. Bailey at the top of the circle, takes the dribble, goes to the left elbow, spins in the lane, right into the hands of SWOZU's Avery Zinn, who came away with the steal. Another turnover by the Blossoms here in the fourth quarter. They go baseline, kick it outside, in the corner it goes. Three-pointer on the way is short, won't go. And a whistle on the rebound. I believe they're going to get Ella Mask. Ella's going to pick up the personal foul. Yeah, it's going to be on Ella. Her first. That is the fourth team foul against the Blossoms with 7:58 to play in the ball game. It is 46-30. And an official timeout is called as they're going to go back and look and see if that was a flagrant foul or not. I believe that's what they're going to look at because Ella was holding on to Laney Zinn when she went to the floor. So they're going to check the monitors. 7:58 to play in the ball game. 46-30. Southwest leads it. We're back in just a moment.
Maine and Monticello has a full range of accounting services, from the smallest business to large corporations and even personal accounts. Cersei and Associates can provide the services you need. Whether it's yearly bookkeeping, payroll, or filing taxes, they can do it with competent services from a highly qualified staff. Give Cersei and Associates a call at 870-367-3580 or stop by their office at 201 South Main in Monticello.
Are you needing a new automobile? We need to go see our new friends at Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, formerly Lucky's of Monticello. They're under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. They got new arrivals arriving every day, new and used cars and trucks. You'll find what you're looking for. If they don't have it, they can get it. That's Monticello Chevrolet GMC, Highway 425 North in Monticello, under new ownership and new management, and they're ready to deal. Go see them today.
It is 46-30. Southwest on an 8-0 run here to start the fourth period. 7:58 left to play in the ball game. There's an official timeout on the floors. They're reviewing that last call they made. There's a foul against Ella Mask. And all three officials have looked it over. They're explaining things to Coach Jeff Zinn. And it's going to be, the foul's on the floor, so it's going to be Southwest basketball. They have it on the baseline with 20 on the shot clock. All right. There we go. Southwest will inbound it, throw it out deep in the front court, and they get it out there to Laney Gooch. Blossoms with Lindsey Long, Camille Pritchard, Kelsey Blakemore, MJ Pierce on the floor. Southwest gets it inside to Laney, to Libby Zinn, and Libby puts it up and in good. Makes it 48-30. 18-point lead to Southwest. On the other end, Lindsey Long hits a long two-pointer. 48-32. On the other end, a quick shot put up by Southwest. No good. Rebound comes down to Southwest. They'll try a long three. No good. Finally, Camille Pritchard will chase down a rebound for the Blossoms. All right. 48-32. Blossoms down by 16. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Pritchard takes the dribble, lost a handle on it, gets it back at the free throw line, and there's an offensive foul. They're going to say Camille. Lowered his shoulder. And they're going to call Pritchard for the foul. Her first. Team foul number 5. That's an offensive player control foul they call Pritchard for, so they're not shooting yet, but they will be through the remainder of the game. Blossoms are going to apply a little pressure in the backcourt now, trailing by 16. Avery Zinn, double teamed here in the backcourt, picked up her dribble. She's tied up. Finally a whistle and a jump ball called, and the Blossoms will have it on the alternating possession. It'll be UAM basketball as the Blossoms force that turnover. It's turnover number 11 against Southwest. Blossoms with 18 in the ball game. That last media timeout we had. All right, Southwest on defense, stays in a man-to-man. Blossoms get it into Bailey Harris. Harris needs some help, picked up her dribble, gets it off to Long. Lindsey back to Harris. Harris drives to the free throw line, down the lane. She's fouled on her way to the basket, and she's going to get free throws. As a foul is going to go against Libby Zinn. Going to be her second. And that's the first team foul against Southwest here in the fourth quarter. With 6:25 to play in the ball game, it is 48-32. Bailey Harris is going to be at the line. She has 10 points in the ball game. She's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in the game, shooting 2 here. First one's up, and it's good. Makes it 48-33. Second free throw coming from Bailey. It's on the way, and it's good. So 48-34. Again, pressure in the backcourt. Blossoms forced a turnover last time. There's another quick jump ball called. This time the arrow points towards Southwest. Ella Mass tied it up. SWAZU will inbound again in the backcourt. They get a fresh 30. There was 25. So I think they'll put 25 back on it. All right, yeah, they put 25 on the clock. Southwest looks to get it in. They get it in to Haley Grant. Grant ahead to Gooch. Laney Gooch. Guarded out there by MJ Pierce. Gives it back to Grant. She'll fire a long three. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Blossoms are going to get it back. With 6:07 to play, Blossoms trailing by 14 will get it back. Again, Southwest with pressure here in the backcourt. Blossoms get it in to Ella Mask. Ella dribbles through the double team, gets it across the timeline, ahead to Bailey Harris. Bailey goes down the left side of the lane, kick it back in the left corner. Ella Mask drives in, running, 14-foot jumper, no good, and Southwest gets the rebound. Oh, my. Southwest will set up in their half-court offense. Blossom stay in a man-to-man defense. Laney Zinn with it out near the emblem at midcourt. Goes to Libby Zinn out on the right wing. Top of the key to Gooch. Laney Gooch with the dribble to the elbow, right side, gives the basketball up, 7 to shoot. Now they go to Avery Zinn. She'll go to the free throw line, has it knocked out of her hands. It's loose on the floor. Jump ball is going to be called. This one belongs to the Blossoms. Camille Pritchard got in there to tie it up on the floor. Blossoms are going to get it back with 5:22 to play. We're going to see Nicole Weaver for the first time tonight. She checks into the ball game. Ella Mass goes out. Jayla Sturgis checks back in. And Camille Pritchard goes and sits down. So a Lindsey Long, Jayla Sturgis, Bailey Harris, MJ Pierce out there, Mahogany, and Nicole Weaver. Sturgis still with the dribble out here, top of the key. Trying to find Long, trying to get her, going down the inside the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by SWAZU. So to stay with the Blossoms with 14 on the shot clock. Blossoms are going to inbound again on the baseline. Lindsey Long looking to get it in, finally does to Weaver. Nicole gives it right back to Long. Lindsey to Jayla Sturgis. Jayla penetrates, kicks it back outside to Long. 4 to shoot. Sturgis goes underneath, finds Pierce all alone on the baseline, and Mahogany puts it up and in. MJ, her first 2 of the game. 48-36. Southwest will have it in the front court. Crowd wanted a double dribble as Gooch drives the left side of the lane. No good. A whistle and a call, a rebound. Foul on a rebound called against SWAZU. As soon as they get it on, I think it's going to be on Laney Gooch. It is. It's going to be her 3rd personal, only the 2nd team foul against Southwest. 4:37 to play in the ball game. Blossoms are down by 12, so we're currently on a 4-0 run. Make it a 6-0 run. We were down by 18 a moment ago. And there's a timeout on the floor with 4:37 left to play in the ball game. 48-36, Southwest leads it. We're back in just a moment.
Union Union Bank and Trust. This is Dave Dixon with Union Bank, and we are proud to announce our new video teller machines located at the University branch in Monticello, where convenience meets innovation. Imagine having the power of a bank teller at your fingertips when you need it. With our VTMs, you can make deposits, withdrawals, and payments with ease, all while enjoying live assistance from our friendly staff. It's banking on your terms, fast, secure, and ready when you are. Union Bank, better banking since 1887, member FDIC.
I'm Jeff Weaver, UAM class of 1998. There is no other place like Southwestern Arkansas. Our region is tied together by a love of land, family, and tradition. We're also a destination for higher education. UAM's campuses in Monticello, McGee, and Crossett educate thousands each year, and many graduates choose to stay in our corner of the state, serving as pillars of our community. Find out why more than 18,500 alumni in Southeast Arkansas and worldwide are proud to be united by UAM. Start your journey to becoming a Weevil by visiting UAM.edu.
48-36, Southwest leads it by 12 here in the fourth quarter with 4:37 left to play. For the ball game, UAM shooting 36%, 14 of 39. Southwest shooting 36%, but they are 10 of 13 from the free throw line. 77%. The Blossoms are 5 of 9, only 56%. Blossoms coming out of the timeout, turn it over. That's going to be turnover number 23 in the ball game for the Blossoms. Southwest has only committed 12, and Southwest has turned those 23 turnovers into 25 points. All right. Swazu with the basketball. Laney's in from the right wing for three, and it's good. Her second three of the game. Going to give her 18 for the ball game. And Southwest leads it by 15 again. 51-36. Her biggest lead has been 18 in the game. Sturgis gives it up to Long. Alenzi in the corner. It goes to Weaver. Nicole goes into the paint. Outside, Jayla Sturgis, an open three, and it rattles home. Jayla Sturgis, her first point of the ball game. It's a three. 51-39 now as Southwest gets it across the timeline into the front court. They'll leave it with Avery Zinn out there as they set up in their half court. Avery has it knocked out of her hands. It's going to be knocked out by Bailey Harris. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Swazu. Ella Mask will check in at the dead ball. And Lindsey Long is going to get a breather. 3:43 to play here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, 51-39. Southwest leads it. Laney's in, runs into the paint, running jumper from 10, good. Laney, man, 20 points in the game for her. It's 53-39. Bailey Harris almost had it knocked out of her hands, keeps control of it. Leaves it with Sturgis now. They clear it out, make a lane. Sturgis goes down, lost a handle on it. It goes off of Mason Jones, though, and out of bounds off a Swazu player. The Blossoms will get it back with 14 on the shot clock. They'll inbound it. Mass looking to get it in, finally finds Nicole Weaver out here in the front court. Nicole backing in, outside again to Sturgis. Sturgis off to Pierce. MJ lost a handle on it. Turnover Blossoms. Turnover number 24 in the game. Southwest with it front court, leading 53-39. Under 3 minutes left to play in the game. Haley Grant guarded by Pierce. Gets in the corner to Avery Zinn. Avery Zinn out front. Going to leave it out there with Reese Berkey. Berkey goes into the paint. Spins, kicks it outside again. 2 seconds to shoot. They throw up the shot. Shot clock violation by Southwest. They were running it all the way down. They're going to take a last second shot. And didn't get it off in time. They still lead by 14. 53-39. 2:30 left to play now. Blossoms into the front court. Sturgis to Harris. Harris down inside the paint. Spins, goes up with a shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Stripped to the basketball, and she's going to be fouled. And Bailey's going to get to shoot some free throws. Foul is going to go on Avery Zinn, her second personal. It's only the third team foul against Southwest. Bailey Harris going to the line. She's 3 out of 4 from the stripe tonight. She has 13 points, make it 14. She makes that free throw. Makes it a 13-point ball game, 53-40. She can cut it to 12 with this free throw. Second free throw is up. It's good. 12-point game with 2:16 to play. Blossom steal the inbounds pass, get it to Shelton. Shelton outside to Weaver. Weaver penetrates into the paint. Right corner it goes to Ella Mask. Ella goes underneath. Now kicks it outside. Three-pointer on the way from Harris, and it's good. Bailey. That'll cut it down to an 9-point lead for Southwest. Single digits, they break the press, get it ahead to Mason Jones. Jones is going to throw it back out front, and they'll reset and take some time off the clock. 1:45 to play in the ball game. Blossoms have cut it to single digits, 53-49. Mason Jones into the paint, back outside, 5 to shoot. They go inside, ball knocked away and stolen. Kennedy knocked it away. Weaver picked it up, right back to Kennedy Shelton. She'll go in the corner, and a whistle and a foul going to be called against Southwest. Reese Berkey got her on the arm. That is the 4th team foul, 3rd personal on Berkey. So the Blossoms will inbound, trailing by 9 with 1:26 to go. Going to get it into Bailey. Bailey with the dribble, goes to the right elbow, pulls up, running jumper, misses everything. Ella Mass saved it in, but saves it into Southwest Oklahoma. SWAZU down the floor. Ahead it goes to Laney Zinn, outside Mason Jones. 12-foot jumper from the left side, good by Jones. Her first field goal of the game. 55-44. On the other end, a foul called against Haley Grant. And that is the 5th team foul. Grant picks up her 3rd. Kennedy Shelton's going to go to the line for the Blossoms. Kennedy has not scored in the game. She'll be shooting 2 free throws here. Blossoms trail by 11. 55-44. Shelton's free throw is up, and it's good. Kennedy makes it. There's 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Can cut it back to single digits here with another free throw. And she does. 9-point ball game. Southwest leads it by 9. Kennedy's going to come out of the ball game. Lindsey Long will come in. Kennedy favoring her right leg. She's got a wrap on that right leg. They're going to check on her on the bench over there. As Southwest will inbound it against pressure in the back court. They get it in. And they're going to break the press as they'll get it here in the front court. Mason Jones hands it off to Avery Zinn. Out here near midcourt. Blossom staying a man-to-man. 45 seconds to play. Southwest, here comes a herd of Blossoms coming in, and now a reach-in foul going to be called on Bailey Harris. And Avery Zinn going to get to go to the free throw line. They call Bailey for the foul, her 3rd. It comes with 39.9 seconds left to play. Avery Zinn is going to be at the line. She's 2 for 2. She's got 8 points in the ball game. And she's going to be shooting 2 here. Free throws up off the front of the rim. No good. Still a 9-point game with 39 seconds to go. Zinn's second free throw rims out, no good. Bailey Harris gets the rebound. Blossoms quickly up the floor. Bailey lost a handle on it. Oh, my goodness. Mason Jones picked it up. She'll go coast to coast. Put it up and in good. Bailey just lost a handle on it. 57-46. Here's a three-pointer from Nicole Weaver in the right corner. Won't go. Southwest with a rebound. They can hold on to it. Don't even have to take a shot. An 11-point lead by Southwest. Laney Zinn going to hold on to it out here at midcourt. They're going to let time expire. 57-38. Or make it 57-46. Blossoms fall here at home at Steelman Fieldhouse. Blossoms will go to 4-15 on the year and 6-17 on the season. Southwest is going to improve to 10-9 in conference play. They've still got hopes of postseason play, and they'll move to 14-11 overall as the Blossoms fall here in this one. Final score 57-46. We got men's action coming your way. They put 25 minutes up on the clock, but Coach Midlick will make his way over here to our broadcast spot, and we'll get him on there on a post-game show as the Blossoms fall 57-46, an 11-point win for Southwest. Coach Midlick joins us now, and Coach, we were able to, there in the third quarter, cut it to 6 a couple of times. We just never could get over it, and again, it was the turnovers, I think, was the biggest factor in the ball game.
Absolutely. I mean, 15 in the first half. We were 7 for 21 from the field. When we shot the ball, didn't act like we wanted to even shoot the basketball. We were tentative with it. 15 turnovers. We were just throwing it into their hands. We were throwing it to air. Just stuff that a college basketball team, doesn't need to be doing. And again, it's on me to get us ready for that. It wasn't a good first half. We dug ourselves a hole after the first period. We came back in each of the other 3 periods and made it a basketball game. As you said, yeah. Jimmy cut it to 6 with that and didn't have enough to get over the hump.
Another big difference I saw in the ball game, last time we played them, they shot the 3 really well. Tonight we hold them to 5 of 17. We hold them that. We make 3 of 21 on the night, but again, the Blossoms.
No, not Jimmy. Not many teams are going to hold Southwestern to under 60 points in a game.
Yeah.
I can't really fault. We made some mistakes defensively. I didn't think we particularly boxed out real well on some stuff, some key offensive rebounds, but that wasn't it. It was, you would think that you'd want to shoot the basketball and play. That's the fun part, and especially the way they play defense. When you beat someone, they bring a second person, and so it's 4-on-3. You got to make a decision, and we stood around and watched and didn't really get into some open areas. And then the player with the basketball, we just weren't strong with it and did make a quick pass fake to get the basketball where it needed to be tonight.
All right, we got a game on Sunday afternoon.
Sunday matinee.
Yeah, Sunday 1 o'clock will be the tip-off time on Sunday. It'll be Northwest Oklahoma. And, we've talked about it every game. It doesn't get any easier. It's going to be another tough ball game on Sunday.
Absolutely. Very physical team. Plays a matchup zone. Presents us with different problems than tonight.
All right, Coach. Thank you for coming by. Coach Midlick again coming by. For the night, Blossoms 16 of 44, 36% from the floor, 5 of 17 from downtown. That's 29%, 9 of 13 from the free throw line, 69%. Southwest, they shot 41% from the floor, only 14% from beyond the arc, 3 of 21. And they were 10 of 15 from the free throw line, 67%. They out-rebounded us 28-26. We had 26 turnovers. They turned that into 32 points. We forced 15 turnovers and got 16 out of that in the paint. Southwest 32 points, UAM 18. Second chance points. The Blossoms did outdo them there, 10-7. The Blossoms come up short again tonight by 11. 57-46. Again, the final score here in this one. Southwest Oklahoma gets the win over the Blossoms. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a little break. We'll turn it over to Jason back at the station, and he'll play the best classic rock in Southeast Arkansas right here on KHBM 93.7 in between games. But we'll have men's action coming your way in about 20 minutes. So stay tuned to KHBM 93.7. I'm Jimmy Sledge, and I'll be back in just a little while.